Have you ever felt trapped in your 9-to-5 job? It's a feeling all too familiar for many. The monotony of the daily grind, the ticking clock, the conformity of the office landscape. Imagine, if you will, the typical office scene. It's a world painted in shades of grey, punctuated by the hum of fluorescent lights and the clatter of keyboards. At the heart of this world, you find yourself confined within the rigid boundaries of corporate culture. The stiff collars, the polished shoes, the enforced smiles. These aren't just symbols of professionalism, but shackles that bind you to a system that often leaves little room for individuality or personal expression. Moreover, the bureaucratic rules, the layers of red tape, the endless chain of command, it's a labyrinthine system that's as stifling as it is perplexing. You're just a cog in a gigantic machine, your every move dictated by policies and procedures, your creativity and innovation often stifled. But perhaps the most suffocating aspect of the traditional 9-to-5 job is the lack of autonomy. Your time, your energy, your very life is dictated by the clock and the calendar. You're bound by rigid schedules, tight deadlines, and the omnipresent watchful eye of management. And then there's the alienation, the sense of isolation that comes from spending your days in a sea of cubicles, disconnected from the world outside. It's a feeling that's often exacerbated by incidents that underscore your lack of control over your environment, such as being reprimanded for trying to introduce more sustainable practices or for using headphones to make data entry work more bearable. The mental toll of such a work environment can be immense, leading to feelings of depression and anxiety. It's a trap that leaves you feeling stuck, unfulfilled, and yearning for something more. But what if there's a way out? What if there's a path that leads away from the confines of the traditional 9-to-5 job and towards a future where you're in control? What if there is a way out of this trap? Let's explore this idea together in the coming scenes. Imagine having multiple streams of income, so you aren't reliant on a single paycheck. Now, let's explore how you can make this a reality. The first way to diversify your income is through smart investments. Consider investing in assets that generate passive income. Real estate, for example, can provide a steady stream of rental income. Stocks that pay dividends offer another avenue for passive income. And let's not forget about cryptocurrencies, which have been a game changer for many investors. Of course, it's essential to do your homework and understand the risks before diving in. Next, consider entrepreneurship. Starting a business might seem daunting, but it offers the potential for significant returns. Plus, once your business is established, it may not require your day-to-day involvement. Think about creating a product, offering a service, or even starting an online business. The possibilities are endless. The sharing economy also provides opportunities for income diversification. Platforms like Airbnb, Turo, and Etsy allow you to monetize assets you already own. You might rent out a room in your house, share your car, or sell handmade goods. These platforms make it easy to connect with potential customers and generate additional income. It's important to remember that diversifying your income doesn't mean you have to do everything yourself. You can partner with others, hire employees, or outsource tasks. And don't forget about automation. There are countless digital tools available that can automate repetitive tasks, freeing up your time for more strategic activities. Finally, remember that diversifying your income is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuously seeking out new opportunities and being willing to take calculated risks. It's about creating a safety net so that you're not reliant on a single source of income. And most importantly, it's about giving yourself the freedom to live life on your terms. Remember, diversification is the key to financial security. By creating multiple income streams, you can build a more secure and satisfying future. It's time to break free from the constraints of the traditional 9-to-5 job and embrace the possibilities that income diversification offers. So, what are you waiting for? The journey to financial freedom starts now. How much time could you save if you automated repetitive tasks or delegated them? Imagine being able to focus on what truly matters in your work and having more time for your personal pursuits. It's not a dream, but a reality that can be achieved with the help of automation and delegation. Automation is a game-changing approach that leverages technology to perform repetitive tasks. Email responses, data entry, social media posts, and many more activities can be automated with the right digital tools. Consider this. Instead of spending countless hours manually inputting data or crafting identical email responses, you can automate these tasks and reclaim your time. The beauty of automation is that it works 24/7, never takes a break, and never complains about overtime. It's like having a tireless assistant who's always ready to help. But automation is not the only tool in your arsenal. Delegation, the art of assigning tasks to others, is equally important. If you're an entrepreneur, you might think that no one can do the job as well as you can. It's a common belief, but it's also a trap. It keeps you stuck in the day-to-day operations of your business, preventing you from focusing on strategy and growth. Delegation is about recognizing that you can't do everything yourself. It's about understanding your strengths and weaknesses and then hiring or outsourcing tasks that don't align with your skill set. For instance, if you're great at product development but struggle with accounting, why not hire a professional accountant? Remember, every successful business owner has a team behind them, whether it's employees, freelancers, or outsourced services. By delegating tasks, you're not only freeing up your time, but also tapping into the expertise of others. And here's the best part. Automating and delegating tasks don't just free up your time, they also make you more efficient and can help scale your business or investments. They're not just tools for escaping the 9-to-5 grind, but strategies for achieving financial independence. Automation and delegation are your friends in the journey towards financial independence. Are you investing in your most valuable asset yourself? Too often, we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that we forget to invest time and energy into our personal growth. But the truth is, personal development is a key ingredient in escaping the traditional 9-to-5 grind. Think about it. The world is constantly changing, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. So, how do you stay ahead? By embracing continuous learning. Yes, you heard it right. Continual learning is not just about acquiring or enhancing professional skills. It's about growing as an individual and becoming more adaptable, more versatile, and more valuable. Whether it's learning a new language, mastering a new technology, or reading up on financial strategies, every bit of knowledge you gain contributes to your personal and professional growth. And the best part? You're not tied to a specific job or industry. You're building a skill set that can travel with you wherever you go. But personal development isn't just about learning. It's also about connecting. In today's interconnected world, having a strong network is more important than ever. Networking isn't just about making contacts. It's about building relationships. It's about surrounding yourself with people who can provide support, share opportunities, and offer advice. Remember, your network is your net worth. It can open doors to opportunities you might not have found on your own, and these opportunities could be the stepping stones to your independence from the traditional work setup. So start today. Pick up a book, join a webinar, attend a networking event. Invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, you're your biggest asset. Never underestimate the power of personal development and a strong network. After all, these are the tools that can help you build the life you've always dreamed of, free from the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. What if living below your means and embracing minimalism could set you free? Imagine this. You're not constantly chasing the next paycheck, not always eyeing the newest, shiniest gadget. Instead, your life is filled with what truly matters to you, and you're not burdened by clutter, physical or financial. That's the freedom that comes with minimalism and smart financial management. So how do we start living below our means? It's simple, really. Start by tracking your expenses. Understand where your money is going. Once you know that, create a budget that prioritizes needs over wants. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about making conscious decisions on where your hard-earned money goes. Next, save the difference. The money you save by not buying the latest phone or eating out less frequently can be invested in assets that generate passive income. Before you know it, your money is working for you, not the other way around. Now let's talk about minimalism. It's not just about having fewer things. It's about making room for what truly matters. It's about letting go of the stuff that doesn't add value to our lives and focusing on what does. When you adopt a minimalist lifestyle, you often find that you need less money to be happy. You're no longer chasing after material possessions. Instead, you're investing in experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Imagine the freedom that comes when you're not tied to a high-paying job, just to afford a lifestyle that doesn't truly make you happy. Imagine having the financial independence to pursue your passions, to take risks, to live on your own terms. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how much you save and how you spend. It's about choosing quality over quantity, experiences over possessions, and ultimately, freedom over comfort. Minimalism and good financial management can be your ticket to financial freedom. Let's keep this journey going, and soon, we'll find ourselves living a life not defined by what we own, but by who we are and what we value. Are you wondering if this is all just theory? Let me share some real-life examples. Consider the story of Sarah. She was once stuck in a 9-to-5 job, battling the same frustrations and discontentment many of us do. But Sarah decided to make a change. She diversified her income streams by investing in dividend-paying stocks and renting out her spare room on Airbnb. She started a small online business selling handmade crafts, which over time required less daily management as she automated and delegated tasks. She continually educated herself about personal finance and new investment opportunities. Through frugal living and a minimalist lifestyle, she managed to save more of her income and invest it. Today, Sarah is financially independent, no longer bound by the confines of a traditional job. Or let's take a look at John's journey. John was once a data entry clerk, constantly grappling with the monotony of his job. But instead of succumbing to his circumstances, John chose to transform his life. He diversified his income by investing in real estate and cryptocurrencies. He started a drop shipping business that, after the initial setup, required minimal daily oversight. He used digital tools to automate repetitive tasks and hired a virtual assistant for administrative work. John was an avid learner, always expanding his knowledge and skills. He built a strong network that opened him up to new opportunities. By living below his means and embracing minimalism, he was able to save and invest more. Today, John enjoys financial freedom and the autonomy it brings. These are just two examples among countless others. People from all walks of life have broken free from the traditional employment model and carved their own paths to financial independence. They've diversified their income, automated and delegated tasks, committed to ongoing learning, built strong networks, and embraced frugality and minimalism. Remember, if they can do it, so can you. Let's take a moment to review what we've learned. We've journeyed together through the stifling confines of the traditional 9-to-5 job, feeling the frustration of rigid corporate cultures, strict dress codes and bureaucratic rules, all while wrestling with a lack of autonomy. We've recognized the alienation that can stem from such an environment and the unwelcome companions of depression and anxiety that often tag along. But we didn't stop there. We explored the concept of diversifying income streams, understanding that having multiple sources of income is a strategy that can help us break free from the chains of conventional employment. We discussed smart investments in assets that generate passive income, like real estate, dividend-paying stocks, and cryptocurrencies. We also touched upon entrepreneurship and leveraged the sharing economy, utilizing platforms like Airbnb, Turo, and Etsy. We then delved into the realms of automation and delegation. We learned how digital tools can automate repetitive tasks, freeing up our time for more meaningful pursuits. We also discussed the importance of delegation, of hiring or outsourcing tasks that allow us to focus on our strengths. Next, we underlined the significance of personal development. We emphasized the value of continuous learning, of staying competitive without being tied to a specific job. We also highlighted the importance of building a strong network to discover new opportunities. Finally, we looked at the concept of saving and minimalism. We encouraged living below our means to save and invest the difference, and discussed how adopting a minimalist lifestyle can help reduce the need for high income. We capped it all off with inspiring examples, showing you it's not just theory, but a reality that can be achieved with determination, patience, and strategic planning. Achieving financial independence is possible, and the benefits are immense. It's freedom from the shackles of discontentment. It's autonomy to control your time. It's peace of mind. Start your journey today.